Look at that.
7th through 8th is going to be 520.
This helps me visualize the triangle.
Look at this.
The angles.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shot.
Wing ball, 1 ball, 6 ball, 4 ball.
Every
Eyes
ball.
on the 2.
Wow. Here's the lag between Brett Stottlemeyer and Matt Krah. A little lag, too. And Brett will break first, wins the lag. So this should be an interesting match. I haven't seen Krah and Brett play in all the tournaments that we've been out here, not on the live stream. Of course, Brett's home room is Bruising Cues, which is where I play out of, and one of the better players here in Maryland. Guys, we're having an issue here with their internet connection, so we're going to restart the stream here and get them to make some adjustments so it's not so choppy on your end. So stay tuned, and we will bring you the next link for the stream. Thanks, guys.
All right. We're back. Go ahead and leave a comment and let us know if things are looking any better for you.
You might have to refresh the stream. You might have to back out and come back in, get you a new connection. But everything is looking smooth on our side. It's exactly where we want it to be now. You have Matt Krah at the table with an opportunity to get out here. You got the 6 and 8 ball tied up there, but that combo is dead in the corner for him. Let's see how he navigates the rest of this rack here. Makes a good shot on the 4 ball. Comes across 2 rails, gives himself the perfect angle for the combo on the 6 ball. Guys, don't forget, if you're watching on Facebook, the resolution is capped off. If you want to be able to watch it in full 1080p resolution, pop over to our YouTube channel or our Twitch, and that'll let you watch it in full 1080p.
Yeah, that's a good point, Josh. We are streaming again on 3 different platforms, so you don't have to just watch here on Facebook.
It's really nice. A lot of smart TVs or Fire Sticks or Roku TVs, whatever device you're watching on. A lot of these newer smart devices have the ability to have the YouTube or the Twitch app downloaded directly to it. We've already got sent a few pictures of some of our viewers who are broadcasting either through projectors or big screen TVs, and it looks great. Looks great blasted out there. So Krah hit the combo well. He hit it hard enough to get the 6 ball out of there, and he is sitting pretty to throw another point on the board. We are 1 rack behind here on the scoreboard. We're fixing to get up to date on that. He overhit that by a lot. Should be okay here. Nicely done. So that is going to tie it up 1-1. Looks like Brett took the first rack while we were making some adjustments there.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys sticking with us. Please share the stream. Just understand we have all the latest, greatest equipment here, but we're at the mercy of the internet connection at the venue, so we're of course always hardwired in, never Wi-Fi. So we've made some adjustments, and hopefully it stays steady. So wing ball down for Brett.
4 ball with the shot on the 1.
And he breaks extremely well on a bar box. Everybody thinks that he can't play on as well on a 9-foot, but Brett actually has a quadruple shimmed gold crown in his house. 9-foot table. So
I'd say that teach you how to shoot straight.
yeah, he used to. I was talking to him earlier. Well, I knew for the last couple of years they used to have a bunch of guys over every Friday night and playing on those tables. And he hasn't been playing a lot as of lately. He said last night he hopped on there because he knew he was going to be playing on the 9-foot. So good to see Brett out playing on the big tables. Usually sticks close to Bruce. Ooh.
Matt's going to get a chance to sneak in here, and
Matt's no slouch, so Brett's going to have to tighten it up here. He doesn't want to just leave shots wide open here for Matt Krah. Of course, Matt has been coming along as well. He's been playing a lot better. He's had some big wins, and he's had some big wins against some good players. Beat Earl Strickland last year out in the tournament to win it. So he has the ability to get there. And he's actually one of Stan Shuffett's students, along with Brandon Shuff. They practice Pro 1, which is their aiming system. So Stan Shuffett's got a book coming out here shortly. And once it's released, both of these guys will be certified to teach it. So a lot of people have their thoughts on that particular aiming system. But, you know, everybody's got one.
This is a tough shot here.
Yeah, he was trying to come all the way around, so he just plays safe.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
There's not
Did
much
he leave a
could
window?
do.
No, he didn't. He's hooked by about a fourth of the 9-ball here. So Brett pulls out his jump cue here. Looks like he's going to be going airborne. Now the thing with this is, where's this cue ball going to land? And is the risk going to be worth the reward? But he's going to have to make good contact here. So,
you know, we talk about this a lot. I mean, a lot of good things can happen on the jump. You know, he's just hoping to jump it, stick it, and have a shot on the 7.
there's a little bit of an angle here for him, so it's going to be moving.
Well,
Look at this.
oh, just misses, and
It's going to give Krah a chance back at the table here.
yeah,
It's
he
kind of
will.
hard to tell if it goes by the 8-ball. This angle looks like it does.
Table 14, Chip Klein, Matt Rake. Table 14, Chip Klein,
Wow.
Matt Rake.
What a stroke. Get out there.
Table 13,
Uh-oh.
An 8-ball there.
Uh-oh.
Jim Elliott, Tom
He
Zepler.
needed
Table
one
13,
more
Jim Elliott, Tom
revolution
Zepler.
on that cue ball.
Man. And he hit it good, too. It just didn't come off that third rail like he wanted it to. Now he's going to be kicking here at the 7-ball. And at this point, with the 7, 8, 9 left, he's got to try to kick it to make it. Or if he, see, now he's looking at 2 rails because he's like, if I'm going to send a flyer at it, I might as well get a chance to get the 9 moving maybe. So let's see if he comes into the back of the 7 here. He tried to play a soft little safe there, but he's going to leave a shot here for Stottlemeyer. Big pocket.
Drills it. He's got some juice on this ball. Needs to pass it. There we go. This worked out okay. That was a good out there.
Yeah, very good out there by Brett. He'll jump up. Leads 2-1. Oh, Matt Krah will be breaking here. Race to 7, alternating breaks here at the Maryland State.
Here, thank you. Oh, well, I listen to dental drill all day, so between your guns and my dental drill, we're in bad shape, aren't we?
Wing ball down. So you have a look here at the 1 ball.
Just wherever it touches.
Doesn't have a pocket, so
Yeah, that's too much work for us.
blue 2 all the way up at the top of the table. So I think Matt will be playing safe here, trying to put the cue ball right behind the 9.
Oh, I got you.
He gets it over there. So Stottlemeyer will be coming. to the table, but he'll have to kick.
He requested you, Rick.
No, we got raw. Yeah, man. They put us on the best table. Oh no, they didn't turn around and put us on the work. No. They looked at us and like, that's not what we wanted. Still waiting on my guy. I don't know who he
Who is your guy?
So you can see a little bit here. He just got about a quarter of the ball. Makes a good hit, but he's going to give a shot here to Matt Krah.
Randy Clipper. Randy Clipper, table 2. Randy Clipper, table 2. Your match is big call.
All right, so looks like you got the 4 and the 5 that are close together, but the 4 ball is going to have the corner pocket or the side pocket available to it. So it's just going to be a matter of who's going to get in a position to be able to do some damage in this rack first.
Nice shot there by Krah.
Yeah, it's a good save there. Left a little bit more in between the 9 ball than what he was hoping for, but still got a good result because he might be able to go 2 rails if he goes to the short rail. This 1 ball might find a side pocket or go straight down table for the corner. Look at that. And he
Needs it to slow up here.
oh, he might have got it.
Yeah, he did.
Yep,
he
sure
did.
did. You see it just a little bit there.
You know, the thing is here, Joss, with the 1, as long as the 4 ball is tied up there with a 5 and they don't have position to get to it, it's you can see how everything's spread out 2 and 3 opposite ends of the table.
And then back up for the 4. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have some work to do, this rack. So depending on who's going to get the best safeties here. That's a mistake there by Krah.
Looks like Brett's going to get to attack first here. See him peeking whether or not that 3 goes by the 9. If the 3 does go by the 9, then he's got some options here.
Well, the issue too is that he needs to. What he's looking at now is he's got to make sure that his first shot here on the 1 ball is the correct shot, because he needs the right angle to get on the 3 for that right angle to get on the 4.
Exactly. Yep.
So this is where it really
Fours. Brandon Suzales
is important.
over. Brandon Suzales and Jerry Hilbert, table 4. Come and get your
Well,
score.
you can see he leaves himself a slight angle here on the 2 ball, so he'll just be coming out probably right between the 7 there. Yeah. Oh, he hits it great, comes down on the other side, but
Chip Klein, Matt Raden, table
now you
14.
have the
Chip
now you
Klein,
have the
Matt
9
Raden,
ball
table
there.
14. Listen, guys, you ask us all day long, when do I play, when do I play, when do I play? Please get to your match and pay attention to your name.
Yeah, this is. I would have almost assumed that he would have tried to go on the other side of the 3 ball, but he
Man.
actually hit it perfect.
Yeah, he made a good shot because he pinched that in with some inside English and brought the cue ball straight back up table.
He stretched out a little bit here.
He's got a perfect angle here.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, just overrules position.
Easy to do when you're stretched out. I feel like I find myself a lot of the times being a little worried I'm going to underhit it, so you juice up just a little bit to ensure. Speed was perfect on that one.
Oh, yeah, he rolled in there nicely.
I was going to say he's got plenty enough room to cheat this pocket and get on the other side of that if he wanted to.
And it was a nice little stun shot by Stottlemeyer. And now he can just come off that rail.
Uh-oh.
Are you running a tickler? Okay, let me,
So Brett takes a 2-rack lead here over Matt Krah.
We'll bring you some scores update you on some scores of the other matches that are going on currently right now. Steve Fleming, big winner, 7-3 over Jeff Dallaire. So Steve will move on. M. King, 7-3 over Gwen Townsend. Chris Powell, he's a winner, 7-2 over L. Tolson. We'll bring you the rest of the scores after this rack.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
No, it's the shoes.
I think he might have left just enough there. Hey, what was the final score against Cohen? How many racks did Cohen get? 3, 4?
So you can see the Krah just absolutely buries Stottlemeyer here behind the 9. Very tough hit here for Brett. You see he's going to try, I think, here to go 2 rails, 3 rails. Man, wow. He was in really almost an impossible situation. So he'll give Krah ball in hand. Krah will have opportunity to get a game back and get within 1.
Table 3, Peter
So
Mack.
he's elected to play the combo here. How do you feel about that, Josh?
Table 6.
I don't know. I guess he just didn't like having to play a little bit tighter position. I felt like he really could have just shot the 3 in the other corner and slid straight down and had just as easy of a pattern here. Kind of lived by the rule of if you have ball in hand, never shoot a combo unless you have to type thing. But he might make this work. Looks like he's gonna. His angles are perfect here. To be able to...
Yeah, left himself really a good angle here, Josh.
Yeah, he really did.
Because now he can just come up perfect and leave himself a nice angle to get back down on the 9. Really, he doesn't want to come too far on this, though. So that's okay. It's one of those things where if you come under it, he had a really good shot to come just 2 rails into the 9. He's a little far now. He might even be a little straight here.
Looks like he's force following this through here. There it is. There's a stroke.
He hits it good.
He shakes his head and sighs a little bit. I think whenever the cue ball was about halfway through the table, that oh, I might scratch panic started to kick in there for a second.
Well, you always wonder when you're coming around like that. The corner pocket's always there. So
Well, especially when you're coming 2 rails out of the corner like that, you're the angle that you see if the ball rolls perfectly straight might be scratch free, but it might catch a little English off that rail whenever you're forcing it that hard. So Krah does what he needed to do there.
He gets a rack back. So we'll bring you some other scores here. Fred Chrislip. He's a winner at Hill Hill over Jay Donahue. And Matt Radin, Josh's really good friend. He's a winner 7-4 over S. Ford. Scott Ford, that is. And Dave Hennessy, wow, 7-4 over Young, or 7-0 over Dylan Spohr. I guess Dave Hennessy can play. And of course, our good friend Kevin West, he's a winner, books a winner, 7-2 over Jim Felter. So Kevin will stay moving on to the A side. And Jay Hilburn, wow, 7-0 over Rick Molinaro. So, of course, Rick, local player here. Jay, also a local player. He's really come into his own. And R.J. Musser, 7-2 winner over Jay Sleeger. So that's Josh Sleeger, 7-2. So that's your updates so far. So 6-ball down here. Stottlemeyer will be at the table. He'll have a shot on the 1. And actually, we'll get to see Dave Hennessy next because his next match will be here on the TV table, guys, against Max Schlothauer. So Baltimore Max.
This is frustrating.
Brett shooting on the 2-ball. Needs to get past the 4. Comes around, has a shot here on the 3-ball. Overrules his position just a tad here. Good shot on the 3-ball. Pockets the 4. Slides out here for the 7-ball. Has a good angle, just has to go into the pocket. Just bring the cue ball over to the rail for the 8. He decides to come all the way down for it. Now he's going to have a thin cut here on the 8. He'll have to run it back for the 9. And Brett Stottlemeyer extends his lead 4-2 over Matt Krah. Brett extending his lead. He'll also get to break here. Iron ball down. That will spot. So that'll come back up here for Brett. He'll remain at the table. So he has a shot here on the 1. Looks like the 1 goes by the 5 ball. It's very close. So we'll see what he elects to do here, if he can get it by there and get shaped down on the 2. He does. Good shot there by Brett. Great shot there by Brett Stottlemeyer. Thin cut. Touch it inside, comes back for the 3 ball, just nudges the 5 out of the way. And comes off the rail for the 4 ball. So now he's got the roadmap here to get out of this rack.
All right, guys, anybody who is still out there trying to watch, we know that things are going to be a little bit spotty back and forth right now. We're getting handicapped by the internet here at the venue. So everything's still running perfectly smooth on our side. If you're watching this video on YouTube or another platform when it's being uploaded, you shouldn't have any issues with viewing or lag or anything like that. But anybody who is tuning in live, we're definitely having some internet issues here. So meanwhile, Brett has a 3-rack lead in this match, and he is at the table looking pretty good right now.
Bethany Sykes, report to table 11, please. Bethany Sykes, table 11. Nunu, Kenny Ruttman, table 12. Nunu, Kenny Ruttman, table 12. Please pick up your score sheet and start your match. Thank you.
So 5 ball goes by the 6 here, no issues, so it doesn't have to do much. Left himself a little bit of a stretch shot here. So it looks like he's just going to be able to go easy 2 rails and out here. Did a good job at missing the 9 ball. Overhit this ball just a little bit. Left himself a little bit funny here. Ooh. So he ended up getting out of line there, and it's going to cost him. So he's leaving Matt a little bit of a tester here on this 8 ball, but doesn't have to do anything special. Just a little bit of center draw. We should be okay. Okay.
He's got to boost the speed or something.
It's one of 2 things. It's either the cable, the Ethernet cable, or it's the router. It's one of those 2. Because every time we hear it goes back and forth, and with this is showing the connection. So I get a connection, I lose a connection. I get a connection, I lose a connection. So there's no, all of our hardware and stuff I know is fine because I can test all that. I don't know what the cause of the internet is, whether it's Comcast, the router. It's either the raw signal, which would be Comcast, the cable, or the router. Those are the only 3 things that it could be.
Okay, he said he's on there, he's trying to boost the speed.
That might work. Oh, look, I just got a huge...
Yeah, he's on the phone with her. So. He said he's trying to boost the speed of it. He's working on it.
We can jack in. Is that the office right there?
Yeah.
So if the modem's in there, we can just run another cable directly into this modem from here and see if that's the issue.
Well, whatever they did just made an improvement.
A lot worse. Whatever they just did.
So, yeah, those bigger spikes, now it's running steady at 5.6. So the spikes aren't going to be as big because we're running steadier. This is what it's supposed to be like. So we'll see. Because this number right here tells me if we drop frames, and if that number is holding steady, then the stream is smooth. So if it's easy to swap the cable, right now it's smooth, but it went smooth earlier and then it went right back. So Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Sorry, anytime I mute the microphones, it's going to take away all sound. So just having a brief conversation, trying to see if we can't dial a couple of things in with the internet. We have the owner on the phone with Comcast right now. So hopefully things are running a little bit smoother. I did see a massive increase in network performance with him being on the phone. So for now on, I'm going to be focused on the rest of this match. Hopefully no more distractions. Got my partner Jake Lawson is putting in some legwork right now, trying to get some things figured out for us behind the scenes here. So Matt Krah's in a position here to kind of claw his way back into this match. He kind of chuckles to himself a little bit as he overrolls a 3 by a lot here. So it's going to get a little tough to get to the 4 ball here. So he elects to play safe. Gets dangerously close to making this ball, and he leaves a window. Got another score update for you guys. Looks like we got Andrew 2 taking a 7-3 lead over R. Smith. So we got the 4-ball hanging in the pocket here. Close. Oh, that was a great try there. Great try there. So Brett's coming to the table here with ball in hand. Needs to figure out his pattern. That was a good shot there. 4 balls down. Yeah, it came up a little bit short though. Or a little long, however you want to look at it. Well, that was a good shot there. I think he landed perfect. Wow, I think he really nailed that. So we're going to see him go 2 rails and out here for the 7-ball. Gets the 6-ball down. And that was a good recovery there. He got a little funny on the 5-ball. It was going to be questionable to the 6-ball, and he landed absolutely perfect. Let's see if he can close the rest of the rack out now. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, there ain't no point in paying that all the time.
No, they'll prorate it. So it's all
Good deal. Good.
It should be good. I call Comcast. Last time. I just told him.
Alrighty, guys. Sorry for the lack of commentary. 9-ball on the break here. Pretty sure the 9-ball's just going to get spotted. Krah's going to be able to keep shooting here. So things should be looking up from here for us. We were able to get an internet upgrade for the weekend in this venue. So things should be running smoothly once everything goes live again. So I think what I might have to do here is I might have to completely restart everything, give us fresh connections now that we have a new internet signal coming into us. So we got Krah at the table right now, down by 3 racks with an opportunity here.
Huh? I haven't seen either one. I just called them.
Table
Instead
1,
of the other one,
Max
this will
Slot
be the
Power,
next one.
Okay.
and Dave Hennessy. Table 1, Max Slot Power, Dave Hennessy. Come and get your scorecard.
Alrighty, guys. Everything should be up and running now. Everything should be up and running, looking smooth. We should be back at it, guys. Go ahead and let everybody know that our issues should be solved. The owner was able to get a internet upgrade for the weekend, so we should be having no more issues for the rest of the duration of the event, which is exciting. We're gonna have to reshare now. I restarted everything from scratch because the Facebook kept glitching even though I had a good connection on. But now we're running solid. I haven't had a single problem. 60 FPS. And I went back to 60 since it was working. So I restarted everything so that we're back to full quality that we normally do. Oh no, it just looks jittery.
Table 10,
That's small.
Matthew Wittenberg and Brian Dietzenbacher. Table 10, Matthew Wittenberg, Brian Dietzenbacher.
All right, guys. So we got Brett on the hill here. Matt Krah is at the table, though. It is only a 2-rack deficit. Let me get that score updated for you guys. Appreciate everybody's patience through the ups and downs of getting everything figured out here. We were ready to rock and roll, and then we had some internet issues. Thankfully, the owner, Gary, made a very quick decision to go ahead and call Comcast and get everything fixed and sorted out for us. So here we are, back in full quality. And Matt Krah gets an early 9-ball there, bringing it back within 1, and he's breaking. So he's got a really good opportunity here. This is rack your own alternating break format. So Matt really needs to come with a break and run here. And then that's going to go hill-hill between him and Brett. And Brett's going to be breaking on the hill if we get that far.
Andrew 2, table 8. Andrew 2, Jenny Muhammad,
Alrighty.
table
If you
8.
guys can,
Please
do us a
get to your
favor.
tables
Go ahead and hit
start
that
your
share
match.
button. Let everybody know that we're back up and running. And then everything is running smooth. Go ahead and drop a comment for us. Let us know that things are coming through good on your side. Everything should be smooth on the video, and the audio should be crispy like normal, especially with my partner Jake Lawson in the booth with me. He's got that smooth radio voice.
Smooth, very white voice. Thank you very much. Yeah, important, guys. Please hit that share button.
That
shot
was
there by Krah.
perfect.
Wow.
Avoided both of the balls. Lands great on the 3. Probably could use just a little bit more angle than what he does have, but still a great shot nonetheless.
Yeah, and he's got a nice lane, too, to come right up into the 4 here. Yeah, he comes through that pile just perfect. He might be going hill here, Josh.
I hope so. You were talking about how you haven't had a chance to see these players collide on the TV table, and I think a hill thriller right out the gate would be good.
Yeah, I think both of them are pretty evenly matched, so I was definitely interested to see how it would turn out here.
Yeah, let us know right away. Who's your opponent? Like, we need to know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he didn't want to get that close. But he's okay here. He's still got a shot here on the 5. But he's got to come up here in the middle of the table for the 6 ball and leave himself an angle to get back to the 7. So hopefully he didn't get too straight here on the 5. He's got a slight angle here. But he's going to hit. He's going to be hitting this probably with a touch of inside.
Players, my suggestion to you, if you go hang out in the bar area, walk back here every 10 minutes and see if you've heard your name. We are not chasing you down all day. It's not happening. Also, the dress code will be strictly enforced for tomorrow. Thank you.
It was an interesting shot there. I guess he couldn't do much with the angle, so he just elects to
Yeah,
set
he might have
himself
just
up.
not felt comfortable being on the rail like that.
Yeah, lift himself the bank here. It looks like pretty straight. Oh, I don't know if he was trying to make that. I think he was, Josh.
I thought so.
I like to say that he semi got rewarded here because even though Brett can see this shot, he's got a very thin cut on the 6 ball, and he's going to have to run this cue ball all the way down table and back up for the 7.
Yeah, he needs to let it fly. He needs to come back above the 7.
And he just missed it.
He would have left himself close to the rail down there, too.
Now he is going to leave an out here for Krah.
Yeah, this is the elementary out from here. Fully expect him to get out. Got one of our sponsors popping in the stream, Bill Hill. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. You guys are tuning in to the Billiard Sports Network. I'm Josh Setterfield in the booth with my partner, Jake Lawson. I'm bringing you guys coverage of the McDermott Maryland State 9-Ball Championship here in Frederick, Maryland. As you guys see the logo on the screen there, we're hanging out at Champion Billiards. It's a great venue here. Plenty of tables, food's great, staff's amazing. And Krah is looking like he is trying to make it hill for all the viewers tuning in right now. Draws back, gets perfect on the 9-ball. And he's about to put all the pressure on Brett here. Now, Brett had a chance to take this rack and close out the match on that 6. It was a tough shot, but the opportunity was there. He came close. Unfortunately, didn't get it. And now we're going to hill for that. And Brett is breaking. So he is in the driver's seat right now. Has full control of his own fate right now. Oh, I clicked the wrong one there.
Yep, if you guys are just tuning in, just refresh your stream.
They might have turned the Wi-Fi off.
Randy
So Brett with a monstrous break here. Wow, we got the 1 ball down, 2, 3, 4. We got the 5 ball down as well. And the 7 ball. With perfect shape on the 2 here. This is not what you want to see your opponent do when you are Matt Krah and you're in this situation. He's just sitting in his chair kind of smiling because he knows that this is, that he should be done 100% here. He knows it. So it's just left to Brett to execute here. I tell you what, one of the things I really love about the food here at this venue is that they have IBC root beer. And I absolutely love IBC root beer. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, me too. I particularly like it down the front of me.
So he makes the combo. He's got a long stretch shot here on the 6. I think he's got his own bridge. Looks like he might be trying to find a bridge head here. Now, we've seen a few times where people have had a pretty elementary shot and overrolled their position with the bridge. So let's see how well he's able to control his speed here. Everybody knows when a ball's close to the pocket, it can be tricky to get shape, but the bridge adds the variable here. If you haven't put in any time using the bridge and practicing a couple of those stretched out shots, it can be a little awkward. Looks like we're starting to get the viewers back in here. Keep hitting that share button for us, guys. Speaking of that, he hit it perfect. I talked all that about the bridge, and he was over there grabbing an extension. So, no, he just picked up his break cue.
Bearing a catastrophic meltdown here. Actually, he's not playing with his break cue. That's it's good that you said that. He actually is playing with the BK Rush, but the shaft is a Revo playing shaft.
Do you know why he's doing that?
Yeah, because he instead of buying the whole cue, he had already had the.
Just get the extra shaft and swap him out. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, I'd have to say it worked out for him. He takes the Hill Thriller here. So Matt's going to bump over to the B side. Brett's going to keep stomping through the A side.
It looks like next we'll be bringing you Brian Jones versus Jason Kokenauer.